Hey guys, it's WolfMaiden. I'm doing something a little bit different. Audio is going to be a little bit different because I don't think my mic can quite reach over here. But I figured I always have full outfits on. You guys never get to see them. Didn't intend to really go pirate today, but you know what? It's something different. I look a little piratey. I think it's this. I did get my hair cut. I am still reeling from the loss of like about 8, maybe more inches. Used to be that I could feel it here, and it's not here anymore. So today I'm going to be talking about the original Renaissance Pleasure Faire. I went to this with a couple of friends and my boyfriend Matt. There's a little bit of us in there this time that wasn't in the previous Ren Fair videos, so there's that. We didn't actually even get to do everything we wanted to do that day. It was such a big fair and there were so many things to do. I maybe saw one show, and we were focusing on filling out kit for Bicolline, so that ended up taking a lot of time. But we had a lot of fun. We saw a lot of things. We got some stuff, me and Matt, and yeah, I'm super excited. So without further ado, here's some footage of the fair. So first we'll start with a little bit of the history of the fair, because this one is basically the original, like its name suggests. It started off in 1963 near Malibu to create a living history for school children and their families, and then it grew from there. It turned into an annual interactive playground, a gallery for over 200,000 participants and guests, and it gave birth to the industry of fairs as we know it. You can see all of this on renfair.com under the fair option, and you can read about this yourself in much more depth. They have a lot they talk about in regards to this fair. And now it's time for the opening procession. Of course, we had to start off with a procession, and then our group got drinks, and we started to walk around the fair. There was a lot of people here. There was a lot of cosplay, as well as like Renaissance fashion, and you know, Viking and pirate stuff as well. Like a typical fair, basically. It was beautiful. It was really gorgeous. It was at the Santa Fe Dam recreational area, and so it was really pretty there. There was a lot of trees, and obviously the dam itself. Oh, and the shops. There were so many shops, so many places to get things from. Everything from drinking horns to goblets, jewelry, clothing, honey, foods, salt, literally everything. It feels like belts, whatever you needed. Like, I really love that about the fair, that there's just so much to do there entertainment wise as well as shopping wise. There will be a couple of performances that you'll see throughout this video, and the first one is this one.
The Golden Jubilee stage. I'm excited. Let's do, we got a couple minutes till showtime. Let's do this. You know what to do, you know when to do it. Fire, whips, and sword show in 2 minutes! Ladies and everyone else, out of curiosity, real quick, hands up if you've seen my show before. Welcome back. Whether it's your first time or your manyth time, welcome to the Golden Jubilee stage. My name is Bonk, and I have one brief warning I need you all to know. This first thing I do might be a little loud. I warned you, didn't I? Fire, whips, and sword show is about to begin. Step right up. Step right in. If thou art ready for the show, say. On a sunny day at the fair, and occasionally, it gets a round of applause. Now, I can tell some of you were not going crazy. That's okay. I understand you want a little bit more. I've got thy back. I feel thee, dog. I got a little bit more. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. That was just easy. I can't believe you clapped. Okay. It gets better. Watch. Watch the thumbs. 6 feet. Awesome. Wait. This trick is not done until I am standing up and my back is dirty. Watch. I got my back. Watch.
Then there were boots we looked at, because Matt was in the market for some. We didn't end up getting any at this fair, but maybe in the future there's another fair that we may have possibly got some from. And we looked at other places. I think this was the exact place we got the coat from. Matt's gold and black brocade coat. And then there were dresses, there were fairy wings, there were just so many things to see. I was personally on the hunt for more practical things like a leather mug top. So we looked in some leather goods stores. There's a lot of really pretty things. There were wood walking staves. Plenty of corsets, dresses, skirts in every single color. And then we went in Opal Moon, which I didn't know I was going to be getting anything from. But Matt got me a gift. And there was a lot of kind of tribal-ish wear, different style than I usually wear. Isn't that pretty?
I know.
Oh, look. Wait. Okay, look. Very pretty.
Yeah.
They're so pretty. So yeah, that's what we ended up getting for me. I will definitely wear that in a future video or something like that. It's a pretty cool thing that we got. And then Matt was looking for gloves. We went to this sort of bazaar place. And yeah, here's a picture of Matt looking like a villain with his new Cavalier hat he also got from this fair and black leather gloves. There were also classes that they had available, like basket weaving or making chainmail items, as well as a variety of other types. Then we went and we had some food, or we took a rest, at least in the food area. We got food a little bit later. They had this fencing area, and then we got a little bit closer to the water, where we took another little break. It was really gorgeous. As you're walking, you get to see this kind of view. I loved it. Very pretty and peaceful. And then there was like a little bird whistle salesman. This was also an area that had a lot of games to play. They had your typical sort of games with a medieval twist that you would see at like a carnival. And I thought it was really adorable. And because this was in a park area, there was a lot of areas to sit. I always love the display outfits that they have available at these stores because it really gives you a good idea of what you might want to get or what works together, and I think it's really cool. If you need costume inspiration or color coordination help, going to a fair and taking a look at these outfits is a huge help. Things you never thought to pair together are paired together here, and it's just really cool to see. You get to kind of imagine in your mind what an outfit might look like with layers or with certain colors, and I love it. I really love it. It was a really hot day when we went, so fruit smoothies and like little cold treats were a common thing, and something we actually stopped for at one point. Get to see Matt resting for a second, and we continued on. And then we saw Hurdy Gurdy performance. The performers at fairs are some of the best parts of the fair, and just the atmosphere. I don't know. Everything about fairs I'm in love with. And the only glimpse of me that you get during the fair was me in one of the mirrors here. At least video-wise, because I do have some pictures, and they're up on my Instagram, of me at the fair with Matt and one of our friends. Correction, I have multiple pictures, but this is the one that's on Instagram. That's Cpcosplayer on the left, Matt on the right, me in the middle. I was also going to be looking for some jewelry pieces. I don't really have much. I'm not much of a jewelry person. There's all sorts of like headwear that I thought was really neat here. I definitely wanted to pick up something. Didn't end up doing that, nothing really spoke to me. But yeah, there was a large variety of things to choose from in every single category of shopping, it felt like, so. Another really cool fact that I think you guys would like to know is that since its inception, more than 5 million people from around the world have visited Southern California's Renaissance Pleasure Faire, averaging approximately 20,000 each weekend, which is crazy. It attracts 250,000 people annually, which really honestly explains the crowds. And that basically concluded our trip. The original Renaissance Pleasure Faire was really fun. I wish I had more days to have gone, a couple of weekends maybe, because one weekend, or one day rather, was not enough. There was just so much to do, and I'm sad I didn't get to do all of it and see all of it, so. And this was the summary of my visit to the fair. It was really great. I recommend, if you can, to go there next year. And that was my video for the original Renaissance Pleasure Faire. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care.